Welcome, folks, to Glendale, Arizona and State Farm Stadium, site of this year's Verbo Fiesta Bowl, which, of course, is part of the college football playoff. We are through the opening round of this year's playoff, and now the pressure is mounting in the quarterfinals. A matchup between one side that's had time to rest and recover, and another team that's battle-tested, already off one playoff victory. As we'll see the number 7 seed in this playoff, the Ohio State Buckeyes, taking on the number 2 seed in the playoff, the Florida Gators. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. And here we go, a college football playoff quarterfinal game. Only one team here can keep their championship dreams alive. Kickoff team out there. We're ready to rumble for this college football playoff game. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Tries to get loose on the scramble, but is brought down after a short gain. Offense getting set. Second down play here. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Makes a quick grab. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Wow, they get positive yards here. I have the sense that they wanted a little bit more with that pitch and catch.
Sets up as a 3rd and 3 here on this opening possession. They'll try to run for the first down. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Well, I know it's here early in this game, but boy, this is what you want to see as an offense. You get to these 3rd downs, it's all about trying to create opportunities and momentum, and that's what they've done here, converting to get a new set of downs.
The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
And the quarterback keeps it on the option. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Boy, you'd love to see a few more yards here to give yourself a better chance on 3rd down. Now, here early in this game, we get a big 3rd down to see if this offensive line can keep the pressure off the quarterback.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Caught over the middle. It's Tucker. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain.
Well, it's another completion by this quarterback. Another great gain in a first down, and already over 30 yards through the air. This quarterback is in a zone here to start this game.
The Buckeyes keep the football on the move. And they'll use the ground game here. Not much on that play, brought down short. Second down after that run on the previous play. Snags the quick throw. They stop him at the 23. This offense is getting close to the red zone.
Boy, another great throw and catch here by the Buckeyes, and it just makes you think back how far this offense has come from the days of being known of 3 yards in a cloud of dust to now being one of the more efficient passing offenses in the country. Year after year, you go back to Cardale Jones and J.T. Barrett, all the way back to Troy Smith, and most recently with C.J. Stroud and Justin Fields. Just another great quarterback that we're watching here today for the Buckeyes.
Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. And they've got him down at the 3. Big gain in that completion.
Well, there's nothing better for an offensive coordinator than having a quarterback kind of get into a rhythm early in this game. Another great completion. This guy is off to a great start in this big playoff game.
Quarterback drops back. And that's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
Offense facing second and goal. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Boy, this defense is stepping up here early in this game, really controlling the line of scrimmage. Just nowhere to go on this last play. And now we've got a third down, a big opportunity for this defense to get off the field.
Looking for 6. And he's got it. Touchdown, Buckeyes. They'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. PAT makes it 7-0. Now they get set to kick it away. And here's the fair catch by the return man. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. They're going to run it here. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Getting set. Here's second down. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Well, this defense has been incredible all year long, and they continue to be that way in the postseason. Just getting after this offense, whether it's putting pressure on the quarterback, great coverage downfield. Right now, they are dominating this game.
A tough situation for the offense. 3rd and long from their 25. Let's see if the defense brings some heat here. He's running out of time here. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
Well, the defense does a good job of pressuring the quarterback, but really impressed with the quarterback's effort. Not only does he pull out of that, but he's able to get back close to the line of scrimmage.
And at 4th down, they'll punt it away here. We'll see if he can make a play on this return. Coverage team brings down the returner. Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop?
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Defense not pressing this time. And the pass is complete to the tight end. A big hit by the linebacker. Physical tackle there, big versus big.
Boy, that's pretty Pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
That completion sets up an important third down play. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now.
Third down and short, they decide to throw the football, roll the dice a bit, doesn't work out. Now you're at fourth and short. Got to wonder, with this offensive line and this running back, do you run the football to convert, or do they try to go through the air again?
Fourth down, looking to throw for it. And it's broken up nicely. A defensive stop and a turnover on downs.
Chris, what a great job here by this defense on this fourth down play. They knew exactly where to come up with that stop to get the turnover on downs, and they did it.
And the Florida offense retakes the field. This group is coming off a quick 3 and out. Can they put something together in this drive? The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8. There's some pre-snap movement, back in motion. And he's pushed out of bounds after a short run, not enough for a first.
When you can get good chunks of yardage like this on early downs, it just keeps you on schedule, leading to more manageable third down situations. Never underestimate the value of consistently getting 4 or more yards a pop like that.
Solid gain on the running play. Third down now. Here's the snap, looking to throw. And a sophomore making an impact play.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
The Gators will come to the line here, looking to keep the drive going on fourth down. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. And he's throwing for it on fourth down. Defense is coming after him. And he's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge fourth down stop.
Chris, I like the call here going for it on fourth down, but the receiver has got to do a better job of knowing exactly where that first down marker is and run that route a yard or two beyond the sticks to be able to give yourself a chance to pick up the first down. Instead, the defense comes up with a stop and they get the ball back.
Bringing pressure. And it's incomplete even on a first down throw. He was under some heavy pressure.
And you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
Incompletion sets up a second down. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. Solid gain on the running play. Third down now. Now the play fake, he'll look to throw it. He'll take a deep shot here. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. Steps out after a crucial takeaway. This could be a big turning point.
He didn't really seem to feel like he had anybody open. He just puts it up in the air, and the defense says, thank you, we'll take it.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Defense makes the tackle as the final seconds of this first quarter run out. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play.
Let's go.
From the gun, he looks for an open man. Receiver makes the grab. Great cut. They whiff on him. Finds room at the 30. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs.
Boy, nice job here by this offense, creating an opportunity for this receiver to excel after the catch. It's early in this game, so this defense better get their arms around this receiver because he could be a monster today.
The offense finally producing here. Sets up a 1st and 10. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Quick catch over the middle. He's tackled, but down at the 9-yard line. Defense getting pushed around.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Launching one to the end zone. And he'll get there. Touchdown, Florida.
Oh, just outstanding execution here by this offense. The offensive line gives the quarterback time, and the quarterback's anticipation was on point. Puts that ball right in the money. The receiver, all he had to do was turn and catch the ball for that touchdown.
Point after, not great through. And with that extra point, we're all tied up now in the second quarter. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. And he takes this from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. This offense trying to bounce back the last possession and then in a pick. On the shotgun, it's a handoff. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
Well, the defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a 3rd down.
I think he predetermined where to go with his football. Really did give himself a chance to work through his progressions, locked into his primary, tried to force it in there, and it doesn't work out.
After the 2nd down incompletion, they'll have to convert here on 3rd down and 8. Looking for his back. Doesn't hold on. Good hit by the DB. Now it brings up 4th down.
Oh, you're talking about a big hit there? I think this guy holds on to this football at a critical 3rd down if this linebacker doesn't lower the blow. Great timing on that hit to prevent the PI call and to get this team to 4th down.
With the return, it's Bond. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. And the Gators offense retakes the field. They punch it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop him this time. Pressure is coming. He's hit as he throws it. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on 1st down. Now it's 2nd down here. Handoff to the back. The junior able to bring him down quickly. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking to make a big play downfield. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on third down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big fourth down coming.
And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground. State offense comes back onto the field. Last time was a quick 3-and-out. Can they get a drive going this time? Lofting it toward the left sideline. This one is broken up and falls incomplete.
I know this guy believes in his receivers, and I don't blame him. There's a lot of talent out there. But throwing into double coverage like that, that's how you throw picks.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet. Takes the pick to the end zone. Touchdown, Gators. Now the all-important extra point. The extra point gives them a 14-7 lead. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And it's fielded. Returner trying to make something happen. And they've got the returner corralled. Offense back on the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick 6 in the last possession. Throws it to the right, but they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
Well, Chris, as you know, anymore in college football, these tight ends are essentially wide receivers. They move them all over the place and try to find a good matchup. And they had one. They're just unable to complete the pass.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. It's a sack. They've got him back at the 4-yard line.
Boy, good job here getting into the backfield and coming up with this sack here by the defensive line from the Florida Gators. And, Chris, you think about Florida, you think about defensive linemen, you think about an incredible history and legacy that they've had over the years. Start with Javon Kearse, the freak, what he was able to do, and Kevin Carter, all the sacks he came up with. Dante Fowler, such speed off the edge. Even Derek Harvey, boy, he had an incredible year in 06 when the Gators won the national championship. And we're still seeing them dominate the line of scrimmage today.
Buckeyes will have to punt this one away. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. Gets the kick away from his own end zone. Returner brought down. Sets up the next drive. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. In the clear at the 25. Tackle made after a big gain.
What really good run by this running back. The defense fortunate to be able to bring him down inside the 10-yard line, but it's first and goal for the offense.
And the Gators come to the line with first and goal. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown.
Chris, that ball gets tipped and goes straight up into the air. That's anybody's ball. The defense does a really good job down in this area expecting the pass. The ball's in the air. Ball gets tipped. Keep in mind, the offense or the defense can get underneath that for a play, and the ball hits the ground for an incompletion.
Looking to score with a run to the right. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
What a great job there by the defense, reading that play, pursuing to the football. Nice loss of yardage there on 2nd and goal, and now it's 3rd and goal for the offense.
And the offense facing a 3rd and goal from a long way away. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. 3rd and goal, looking to throw the ball. Running back has it on a screen now. Touchdown, Florida. Still no answer for this offensive machine. But they'll try to add the lead now with PAT. PAT is good. They're pulling ahead now, 21-7. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And that kick will just bounce into the end zone for a touchback. They'll start at the 25. Here comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. The pocket breaking down. And that pass rush has trapped him. It's a sack. Buckeyes will hustle to the line to crank the tempo.
Well, that's their 2nd sack already in this game right now. And this offensive coordinator, he's going to have to come up with some changes in pass pro. Keep a tight end in, roll the quarterback out, anything they can do to help him out. Otherwise, this poor guy's going to spend his entire playoff experience on his back.
First down here. Time for one more play before the clock stops for the 2-minute warning. Here's a 1st and 10 play. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Incompletion makes it 2nd down. From the shotgun, an inside handoff. And that run produces a decent gain. They crank up the tempo here for this important 3rd down play. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Gets rid of it on the move. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
On 3rd and short, the offense coordinator has his entire playbook open. You could run it or you could throw it. Either one's available. They chose to go through the air here, just not able to hit it.
The offense couldn't convert on 4th down the last time in this situation. Let's see if they can this time. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. And looking for a big play here. Can't connect the long throw. Incomplete. A 4th down stop.
Oh, my gosh. A drop pass here on this 4th down play. Everything was perfect. The execution is there. The route is nice. The ball is on the money. All he has to do is catch it, and it's a 1st down, and he drops it. This one could come back to haunt him.
Trying to extend the play. He's got it for a big gain. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
This is really what separates a good running back from a great running back. Instead of just being a check down or a possibility involved in the screen game, this guy's actual wide receiver lined up in the backfield. That time you could see the versatility and what he brings to the table. He can come up with a big play.
Keeping it on the ground here. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7.
Chris, Chris, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
That run sets up a critical third down play. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Catch made in the end zone. Touchdown, Gators.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
The extra point makes it 28-7. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And the coverage team able to bring him down. Here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. They've got a choice here in the final minute. Do they get aggressive, try to cut into this lead, or play it safe and point toward the second half? And that's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure. So after the incompletion, it's second down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver, and he lofts it toward the sideline. He's picked for a third time tonight. Going the other way, can they stop him? So a great return following the pick. They're finally able to get him down.
Well, it looks like somebody did a great job of preparing himself to get ready for this football game. It's his second interception in this game so far. Obviously reviewed the tape, is locked in on his fundamentals. That's a big-time player making big-time plays.
Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. He fires it. Looks downfield and connects with a wide-open wide receiver. The offense will call a timeout. That's their second of the half.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
The offense with 5 receivers now, empty backfield. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
The defense is electing to play double coverage on this receiver, and the quarterback still tries to squeeze the ball in there.
Incomplete, so it's second down and 10. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Looking to pass here on second down. Here's a shot toward the end zone. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there, but now it's third down.
That ball just seemed to sail on it. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time, and if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
Looks toward the sideline, finds the running back.
Chris, this defensive coordinator just seems to be one step ahead of the offense. It's almost like he's dressing 12 or 13 guys, just nowhere to go with the football. They check it down, and you can see he's just chasing out of bounds for a short loss.
And the field goal is good. And that will extend their lead even further.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So here's the kickoff now. Offense settling for 3, tacking on a little bit of momentum before the halftime break. He's going to try for a return from a couple yards deep in the end zone. And the returner is tackled as time expires here in the first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Buckeyes will kick it away to get us going in the second half. Returner decides to fair catch this. And the Florida offense retakes the field.
Let's go.
First play of the second half is a handoff. He shreds the tackle. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Well, this guy's got some wiggle, and you can see there he's got some power. He's able to break through one arm tackle, but the secondary comes up to finish him off.
Second down after that run on the previous play. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Spinning out of the tackle. That run takes it across the 30-yard line.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
That run sets up an important third down call for this offense. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Well, they continue to play good football up front. A nice run, nice conversion here, and most importantly, working with that lead, you keep working that clock. You're trying to advance to that next round of the postseason.
The Gators will line up on 1st and 10. And he'll set up to throw. And he'll loft this one deep to the left side. Pass hauled in near the 10. Ball carrier tackled at the 2. A solid gain on that completion.
Well, that's got to be a breakdown in coverage or a missed assignment. There's no way the receiver should be that wide open.
The Gators looking to cap the drive here. It's 1st and goal. 1st and goal, handoff. Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line. Defense clearly setting up to stuff the run here. Another handoff to him on 2nd and goal. Defense flexing. They stop him again at the 1-yard line. Now it'll be 3rd down.
That play was perfectly defended. You know, sometimes as an offense and an offensive coordinator, you hit a wall, and it's time to mix some things up on what you show the defense.
So no gain on 2nd down. Now it's 3rd and goal from the 2. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. And it's incomplete, targeting a man right near the goal line.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. They got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
4th and goal from the 2. Can this defense come up with a huge stop? Touchdown, Florida. And this one is getting ugly.
But we've watched this guy all year, and we know that he is a threat when they get down inside that 5-yard line. It's 4th down and goal. The defense just did not anticipate that this guy's legs could hurt him, and they did for a touchdown.
And they tack on the extra point. Getting set to kick the ball off now. And here's the return from inside the 5. And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down. Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. He's looking deep here. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. Finally brought down to the 20-yard line. A huge gain puts him in great scoring position. The Buckeyes come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. Looking to throw it from the red zone. He's moving out of the pocket. Scrambling, now he'll make the throw. And it's complete. What a grab by the receiver right near the sideline. The offense knocking on the door here with a 1st and goal. From the shotgun, drops back. He's moving out of the pocket now. Looking for a red zone touchdown throw, but it's incomplete.
Well, the pass rush does a good job of chasing him out of the pocket. He's trying to buy some time looking downfield, but he better be careful being too patient. He gets hit as he throws his football, and it falls incomplete.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Fights his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State. Now a 2-point conversion attempt coming up. And he drops back in the gun. And it's picked off in the end zone. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. He'll call for the fair catch here. The Gators offense retakes the field. The passing game was so effective in the last possession, right down for a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can make adjustments. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on 1st down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. So this defense finally makes a play. That's one of the few negative plays for this offense today.
Yeah, you said it, Chris. They don't have the easiest road to climb back in this one, but little plays like that can be points of positivity of what coaches will likely focus on as they move forward.
Close to the tight end. And is intercepted. Not much on the return, but they set up the offense at the 35.
Wow, a risky call by the offensive coordinator, playing with the lead in the playoff in the second half, throwing the football. I don't disagree with it, but now you give this defense a chance to create a turnover, and they capitalize here with the pick.
Makes the throw across the middle of the field. There's a wide-open receiver, complete. Finally get him way down at the 2. Nice pitch and catch. Buckeyes will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
See if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Nice job by this defense on that 2nd down, so we now have 3rd down and goal. The offense could be thinking about 4-down situation. They need to put the ball into the end zone. They don't want to settle for a field goal here.
Great job by the defense so far. It's 3rd and goal from a long way out. Running out of time in the pocket. Trying to run it in. The defense stops him close to the goal line, but not in. It's 4th and goal from the 5, but no field goal attempt. They're going for it. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Looking to scramble. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes. A That's a crucial response by this offense, but still plenty of work to do here in the third quarter.
Well, I love that they're still fighting and competing. You can tell they've made some adjustments at half and try to get them back into this game. And that score is a great start.
And the PAT is good. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. And the returner elects to fair catch it. No return. Florida offense is back out on the field now. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. He's going for a big play downfield. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Boy, this defense did exactly what they needed to do. Come up with a turnover here in the second half to get themselves back in the game. They get the interception. Now, can their offense come up with a way to cut into this lead?
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. He's running out. Ball is free in the backfield. And the defense jumps on the football.
Man, when you get into this big a game on this kind of stage in the second half and you're trailing, you just cannot afford to put the ball on the ground. The defense is attacking, trying to get the ball out. They do. Ball's on the ground, and this could be the end of the game.
And the offense trots back out on the field again. Back in motion now. And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time. Here's the second down play. Heading left after the handoff. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. That was that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time, the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw, and he lofts it toward the left sideline. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on 3rd down, but now it brings up 4th.
Oh, man, nearly a disastrous play there by the quarterback. Look at his facial expressions right now. He knows that he caught a break, trying to force the ball in there. He's going to have to make better decisions moving forward and work through his progressions to find his open man.
Choosing to return the punt. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. They got into plus territory last time, but the drive ended on a fumble. They got to shake that off immediately. It's a deep throw down the right sideline. And he's got it down there inside the 35. Tackle made quickly, but a big chunk play for this offense through the air. First down, looking to throw the football. And he's going to launch it deep again. And it's caught. Touchdown, Ohio State.
You put 5 wide receivers into a formation that puts so much pressure on the defense. Do you have enough guys that can cover? The quarterback does such a good job of finding the weakness and exploiting it.
Now the important point after attempt. And it's up and good. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. This one will be fair caught. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. They'll run it here. They'll tackle him right at the 31.
That's exactly how you want to start this drive, working with the lead in the fourth quarter. Take as much time off this clock as possible. That's a great way to get this drive started.
A gain makes it second and medium. They'll run it here. That's the running back with the ball. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Boy, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
And he'll drop back here on third down. Here's a shot toward the right sideline. Incomplete and nearly picked off. They wasted opportunity for a much-needed takeaway, but it does set up fourth down. And the Gators will line up to boot it away. Back out to punt for the 4th time today. Not the way he wanted to kick it. The ball carrier recovers it, and the offense will keep possession. Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain on the return.
The ball is knocked away from him, and that ball could bounce anywhere. But a great heads-up play by the returner to be able to avoid a disastrous play and get the recovery.
And the Ohio State offense comes back onto the field. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Offense facing a 2nd and 10. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Lets it go quickly. Another pick. Wow, that's the 4th tonight. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
And the Florida offense retakes the field. They were forced to punt it last time. Now they're looking to respond and add to this lead. They start the drive with a quick throw to the right side. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
Chris, that's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
He hands it off from the gun. And that's a solid gain before the defense is able to bring him down.
You know, in the RPO game, the quarterback's got to make really sound decisions on that read. Either give it when it's the right time or you pull it out and make the throw. Here, I think he's kind of in that gray area, decides to hand it off and at least picked up some positive yards.
Offense trying to move into scoring position if they could convert 3rd and short here from the 50. Can he make it to the marker? Brought down to the 47, and that will move the sticks.
Good call here by the offense to be able to pick up this 1st down. And, Chris, it makes you wonder, with under 3 minutes to go in this game and trailing, the defense sitting back in their base, I thought they might be in a little bit more of an aggressive mindset, turning the blitz loose, trying to create some plays to get the football back.
The Gators with 1st and 10 here. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. He's got it now inside the 15. Oh, and he's in the clear down the left side. Can they catch him? Touchdown, Gators. No chance to catch him. That's another strike from this quarterback, Kirk. He is having himself a day.
This guy's just having one of those days you dream about against this secondary. Let's also give credit to the wide receivers doing a nice job of getting open, and the big fellas up front for giving him enough time to throw.
Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football to the 25-yard line. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. He's going to take off. Breaking free at the 35. They finally get him down, but that is a huge play. Quarterback doing it with his legs. The Buckeyes will come to the line to crank up the tempo. Looking to make a play deep downfield. And that is interception number 5 as the nightmare performance continues. And they tackle him right there, but that's a turnover.
Oh, you feel terrible for this quarterback. He's played well all year. He's trying to make a play, trying to force it into coverage because they need points at this point in the game to try to advance into the next round of the playoffs. Puts it into coverage, and that's probably going to do it.
The offense is backed up here, beginning in the shadow of their own end zone. Throws a stiff arm. Brought down to the 23, good enough for a first down.
And it's a big-time run right there. Back deep inside their own 10-yard line, but they found a soft spot in the defense and took off. I think they got caught looking for a pass defensively, and it burned them big time. Great job by this offense in taking advantage of what the defense gave them.
Picks up a short gain, but his swarm of the defense flying to the football. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Offense getting set. It's second down. And the back now goes in motion. Tackled way behind the line. He'll lose 6 there. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Keep it on the ground to work the clock here. He's not going to get the first down. It's 4th down now.
Hey, nice RPO here by the offense. Defense is going to sit back, make it easy on the quarterback, hand it off up the middle. Nice solid game. Stay ahead of the chains.
And that's the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to work the clock, getting closer now to an impressive victory. The Gators will have to kick it away. He's on for his 5th punt of the day now. And we'll see what he can do on the return. He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. Comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. This thing is so out of hand. All you can do now is play for a little shred. Here's another interception. We're losing track. Can he take it all the way? And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half, and the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
Offense makes its way onto the field, hoping for a successful drive. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Stop after a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. And with the game in hand, the offense just takes a knee. Had a nice drive going here, but now it's 3rd down and long. It's victory formation. The quarterback will kneel down.
This has been a great game and a great opportunity for this offense to show what they've been all about all year. They win today, and they advance to the next round.
And the Gators will have to kick this away. They'll kick it away here. And the fair catch, signal for it, take it. Here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. Well, this has been a disappointment. They've had their doors blown off here, just playing for pride at this point. Airing this one out toward the sideline. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time.
I just don't think there's anything else you can do as a play caller. You've got to be able to throw the ball downfield. You just got to hope that your quarterback and receivers can execute and the defense knows it's coming. Here the interception cost them.
So with the lead secure here, it's time to just take a knee, run out the clock, and plan the victory celebration. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games, but you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.